Okay, today we've got a very special opening of Secret Lair Stargazing Volume 1 to 5. We're going to open them all in order. We know already mostly what we're going to get, but we're going to actually read through them this time and also take a look at the special inserts. Oh, such a nice open. Now, my brother gets Secret Lairs all the time, but this is actually my first one that I'm opening myself. Feels very nice. Nice gold lettering. Clean feel. Alright. Heliod, God of the Sun. As long as your devotion is less than 5, Heliod isn't a creature, which means he basically just loses that. He's just an enchantment. This ability will remain active, and this one too. You won't have that. That's how the Theros gods work. There's our insert. We'll look at that after these. Alright. Ooh. Heliod is packed with Karametra, God of Harvest. Now, the single color ones have a devotion of 5 required, but the double color ones require a devotion of 7. And they all have the same indestructible keyword. And whenever you cast a creature spell, you may search your library for a force or plains card. Now keep in mind that doesn't say basic land. It has to come in tapped. Well, throw yourself an amulet of vigor down, especially if you're going to run here as your commander. These are all real good commander options. And for you not running it as your commander, it's great backup. Now this one gives your creature menace, and you prevent all damage to them when they're attacking. So just go all out. Swing boy. There's our insert. Remove it nice and easily. And let's see what we get here. Gideon Blackblade. Now you got enchantments that can turn themselves into creatures. What a planeswalker that can turn himself into a creature. Very nice, very nice. Go nice and slow on this one. It's very special. Now we're going to open up Volume 2. Nice tab. Let you know that nobody's tampered with it. Nobody's dealt with it. Of course, if you're not the brightest, you can mess up a pull tab. Alright. Same look. The only difference would be that it says Volume 2. Tear that off. Put the trash in there. Volume 2. We have ourselves Thassa, God of the Sea. Now the new Thassa is pretty good too, but the old gods still are reigning themselves. A 3 cost for a potential indestructible 5/5, which allows you to scry and make things unblockable. That's just too good for 3 mana. Ithar, God of the Polis. Beginning of your upkeep, if you had another creature enter the battlefield under your control last turn, draw a card. By far, this is probably one of the weaker ones, but for 4 mana, 6/5, indestructible, still extremely good. My personal favorite, Krufix, God of Horizons. This was my first commander back when he came out. You have no maximum hand size. What? If you would lose unspent mana, it becomes colorless instead. That means that colorless mana sits there. Call him the Kruf Bank. Cash out. Alright. See what our insert is. Oh, nice. Nicely tucked in there. Oh, shit. This one's hard to remove. I can see half of it. That is really... I hope I'm not damaging it. This is not good. Oh, fuck. Sorry for the language. Another set Parter of the Veils. 3 mana. Just gonna try and remove that later. Ooh, try and put those nicely over there. Now we're going to go ahead to volume 3. There we go. The pull tab worked. This one is Erebos, God of the Dead. Your opponents can't gain life. As we know, that's pretty downbeating. 2 mana, pay 2 life, draw a card. You give yourself lifelink somehow, and you're just floating on top of everybody. Erebos comes tagging along with Phoenix, God of Deception. Creatures you control, target player puts X cards of their library into the graveyard, where X is this creature's toughness. Now this one would be 7, the toughness is the second number. That'd be great if they replaced the word mill. Aetheros, God of the Passage. Too good for biscuits. Get yourself a little recursion or damage. Mix it up. Dealer's choice, but either choice is in your favor. Let's see. And this one, another pull out. Let's see who we got around here this time. Nicholas, the Hate Twisted. Let's see. We got a 2 uncommon so far. Not the best, but considering they're free. Inserts. That's amazing. Next volume, volume 4. Going a little quicker than I thought, not too slow. Pufferos, God of the Forge. Gods. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, Pufferos deals 2 damage to each opponent. Oof. Then you have a stackable ability. Give all your creatures fire breathing for the low cost of 3. Not that they're just going to be gaining fire breathing. Technically, they will just all get that one all at the same time for 1 price. Mogus, God of the Slaughter. I know the least about this one. At the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, Mogus deals 2 damage to that player unless they sacrifice a creature. I would say this is on the same page of the Polis. Not too great, but obviously still pretty good for 4 mana. Keranos, God of Storms. Reveal the first card you draw each of your turns. Whenever you reveal a land this way, draw a card. Whenever you reveal a non-land, Keranos deals 3 damage to any target. Any target? Even your opponent's basic land? No. That's silly. Alright. Shit. What's wrong with these? It's been sitting on a shelf for a while, actually, so. Another uncommon. And Graph Captain of Chaos. Creatures you control have menace. -2 to a -2. That'd be great if it was just creating separate tokens, but the most you're going to get out of this is 1 token. And last, but certainly not least, volume number 5. This was one of the best secret lairs. I'm glad they actually released this one out of all the others. I'm not a fan of secret lairs themselves, but I knew I'd want to pick these up eventually, so I decided to get it. And my favorite color, Mylea, God of the Hunt. Run in the green, giving your creatures trample. And bolstering everybody. I don't know why I said bolstering, because that's a keyword, but I don't mean the keyword. By 2/2 until the end of the turn. Hopefully we get a good insert in this one. Xenagos, God of Rebels. You said you wanted to take down your opponent in 1 shot? You might need this guy. At the beginning of each of your turns, another target creature you control gains haste and XX until the end of the turn, where X is that creature's power. Doubling up. Farika, God of Affliction. Exile target creature from your graveyard for the cost of a green and a black. Its owner creates a 1/1 black and green snake enchantment creature with Death Touch. This one's another versatile. And our last insert. Come on. Mythic. Let's get a mythic. Yep. It's another stuck one. Another uncommon. 4 uncommons. Shoot. I didn't know the odds were that great. Well, it's stuck. Create a 1/1 black assassin to creature token with Death Touch. Whenever this creature deals damage to a planeswalker, destroy that planeswalker. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the Secret Lair, Stargazing. volumes 1 to 5 opening. Take care.